Hi, I am TRX Master Instructor Amy McMullen and welcome to TRX Live on Demand. Today's TRX workout is going to consist of squat, lunge, push, and plank movements. For our workout, you're going to need your TRX suspension trainer, a mat, water, and possibly a towel because we are going to get sweaty, all right? If you are tracking your workout, I suggest going ahead and getting that started on your watch or your heart rate monitor. I'm going to get the timer going and we're going to jump right into this, all right? I'm going to be offering different levels throughout the strength work, so don't worry, I've got your back. We're going to start with TRX squat rows to get warmed up. Grab your handles, stand facing your anchor point, lean back, and get your feet wider than your hips. Here we go. We're going to drop the tailbone to the floor for a hack squat, pull our chest to our hands for a high row. Tailbone toward the heels, and then pull the elbows high and wide. Drop my tailbone toward my heels, pull my chest to my hands for that high row. One squat, one high row. Now if you feel good with that, put them together. Reach while you squat, row while you stand. Reach while you squat, row while you stand. Last rep here. Nice. We've got TRX forward lunges with a split fly. Raise one arm up to face away from the anchor point with your palms down, arms in front of your chest. Step forward with one leg, drop the back knee and twist towards that front leg, and then step together and switch legs. Drop the back knee, drive up through the front heel. Drop the back knee, drive up through the front heel. We're twisting towards the front leg, so we get a nice stretch in our torso, our hip flexors. We're trying to get the shoulders, hips, knees, and spine all warmed up for today's work. And rest. We're going to go right into rollouts for the core. Arms are kind of right here in front of you like Frankenstein arms. We're going to come up onto our toes, take a little bit of an angle here, straighten our hips all the way, and then raise our arms until we feel our abs get kind of shaky, and then come right back. All we're doing here is getting the core warmed up to be able to stabilize the spine throughout our plank movements today. We're also working our shoulders and getting a little stabilization ready there. We've got 6 seconds left. Breathing helps. Last rep here, and relax. We're going to go right into our TRX wide hip hinge. Stand facing your anchor point with your palms down in front of you. Take a nice wide stance. You're going to hinge at the hips, sticking your tailbone back and your chest forward. Press down on the handles to come back up. This should feel really nice, a little hamstring stretch for the back of the legs, and then press down on the handles to come up. Hips reach back, chest comes forward. You can hang out down there. You can wiggle a little bit side to side. We won't stay there long, but just trying to get a little movement in the hips, a little stretch for those hamstrings. Get ready to go. All right, rest here. We've got some small bouts of cardio today, and we're going to start with some jacks to get warmed up with our jumping. Now, if you are not jumping, you're going to start here with a little tap side to side. Everybody else that is jumping, you are going to join me here for full jumping jacks. When your feet go out, your arms go out. We're going to stay nice and tall throughout our torso. We've got 5 seconds left here, and rest. We've also got something that I like to call booty jacks, or you may have known them as squat jacks previously. It's basically a squat and then coming together. Now you can step this or jump this. I'm going to show you both options. Ready? Here we go. For those of you not jumping, step into your squat, step together. Other leg squats, step together. All right? I'm reaching my hand down. You don't have to touch the floor. You're trying to keep a nice flat back. Everybody else, you're going to squat, jump together. Squat, jump together. Now, it's easy to take the legs really wide, so try to keep them just outside your hips. Rest. We've also got skaters today on the menu. So for your skaters, you're going to be going side to side, working laterally, sticking your hips back and hinging forward here with a flat back. You can step it or jump it. Here we go. Step, sink into that hip. Step, sink into that hip. Now, this foot can tap or it can hover, and for those of us that are ready to jump, go ahead and work on that side to side. Now, sometimes the free leg goes behind you, but today I want you to tuck it underneath you. Rest. Lastly, we're gonna have some burpees. So, like everything, you're gonna have a non-jumping option and a jumping option for you. So, non-jumpers, follow me. Actually, everybody follow me for this first step so we can all get warmed up. You're gonna squat, put your hands down and step back into a plank. Step your feet forward, get your hips down before you stand back up. Okay, everybody that's jumping, squat, jump to your plank, jump to your squat, jump up. One more there, and rest. All right, so we've got 1 minute until our workout starts. So I'm gonna get my hair back so it's not in my face. We've got 4 exercises: lower body, upper body, core, then our little high intensity bouts. We're gonna go through it 4 times, and each set, we're gonna progress the moves a little bit harder each time. So take the progression if you want it. If you don't want it, I will remind you of the first level that you can do the whole way through, all right? So your straps need to be mid-length. So the adjustment tab right at the mid-length marks. We have lower body and upper body first. Then you'll need to get your mat ready for a quick transition into the straps. So have your mat nearby. We're gonna start in 5 seconds with alternating single leg squats. Elbows at your side, stand facing the anchor point, feet together. One leg out, sit your hips back, stand all the way up and switch legs. Hinge at the hips, dropping the tailbone back towards the floor. The foot in front of you is off the floor, but if you feel wobbly, keep it on the floor for a light tap. Our arms are reaching out in front of us and pulling right back to our elbows. Elbows right at your sides. Okay? Elbows underneath you. You're standing all the way up each time and trying to keep a flat back as you hinge at the hips. We've got 10 seconds left here before we go to upper body. I'm driving through my heel. I'm trying to get my hips as low as possible, keeping that flat back. TRX Chest Press. We're gonna grab the straps, bring them down to fully lengthened, face away from the anchor point with our palms down at chest height, all right? Now, I turn my pinkies down just a little bit. Onto your toes here. You're gonna bend your elbows to lower the plank. Straighten your arms to press yourself back up. We are down and up here. It's like a standing push-up if you're not familiar with the move. And you want the straps hovering right above your arms so they are not scraping, all right? We've got 20 seconds left here. So you're gonna back up a little bit more if you feel like you've got more in you. You're trying to keep the hands still on this variation of the chest press. They're not moving, they're not traveling. Breathe in here, inhale down, exhale on the push, and we're almost done. We've got 3 seconds left. Again, rest. All right, so you're gonna bring your straps to mid-calf length. I'm gonna pause the timer just for a second on this one. I want you guys to bring your mat over to your straps, and we are gonna get our toes in, sitting right in front of us. All right, so start this guy over. We've got 15 seconds to get our toes in, and then we're gonna leave the straps here for the rest of the class. Grab the foot cradles, lay back, toes come up through the center, and then we will flip over. Now, we have an alternating crunch and leg abduction. You can be on your hands or your forearms. Everybody kick those legs straight back, heels to handles. We're gonna lift the tailbone as we crunch, extend the legs out, take a leg abduction, and then come back in. Crunch, set the plank, abduction, back to center. Crunch, set the plank, abduction, back to center. Keep rocking this out. As we go, what I want you to think about are your shoulders down and back. Are you straightening your legs the entire way when you come back to that plank? And are you kicking the heels back on the handles every time you go? We've got 7 seconds left here. Lifting, pushing out, abducting, and back in. Rest. We're gonna kick out of there. I'm gonna get my mat out of the way, and we've got our first bout of cardio. We've got 8 jacks and 4 booty jacks. We're gonna cycle through that for the next 45 seconds. All right, here we go. 8 jacks here. 4 booty jacks. Let's drop, jump together, drop, jump together, drop, jump together. And then repeat, out and in. Remember, if you are not jumping, these taps to the side are gonna be your jam. And then the booty jack, squat, step together, squat, step together. Breathing helps, we have 15 seconds. Let's go, out and back. Try to keep your breathing nice and even. Drop, if you want, you can do 2 jumps in between. Breathe, and rest. We have 1 minute to chill. That was round 1. Everybody grab some water or coffee or whatever you're drinking today and get ready for round 2. So our straps are now at mid-calf length, and we're just gonna keep them there for the rest of the workout to make our transitions faster and easier on us, okay? Your mat is not needed yet, but we'll be back to the ground momentarily. Our first exercise coming back into round 2 is alternating balance lunges. So every exercise for this workout is gonna take place in 45-second increments. We've only got 15 seconds to switch, so we gotta be fast about it, okay? You can always hit pause on your video if you'd like a little bit more time to get ready. We're gonna go ahead and get set up for those alternating balance lunges. So grab your handles, stand facing the anchor point with your feet together. Elbows are at our sides. You're gonna step back into a step back lunge, dropping the back knee. Use your arms for a little tension, hover the back foot, and then step together and do the same thing with the other leg. Step down, hover the foot, come back up. Now, you can continue with a stepping lunge, or you can keep the foot off when you drop back, making it a TRX balance lunge. Either way, you're dropping the back knee and you're driving up through the front heel. I'm trying to keep my head upright, so I'm looking forward, straight ahead, eyes on the horizon. All right, I'm reaching my arms out, pulling my elbows to my sides, and chilling, all right? We've got the TRX chest fly, so I'm gonna reach one arm up to face away from the anchor point, gonna angle towards you guys here. Palms close together, elbows slightly bent. I'm gonna find my standing plank here. I'm gonna slowly open my arms out to the sides, and then keeping my elbows slightly bent, bring them back together. Chest fly here. My torso is staying nice and straight. I'm opening the arms, I'm closing the arms. The shoulder joint is the one doing the work. You should feel your chest. And as you bring those arms in, the straps will come next to your neck. All right? My goal here is smooth, controlled movements. You don't have to go fast on this one. We've got 10 seconds left. If you feel like you can take a deeper angle, put a little bit more resistance on there with nice straight wrists. And rest. We got to get our toes in quickly. So leave the straps down, grab your mat. How quickly can you get those toes in? We're going to grab the foot cradles, roll back, toes go up through the bottom of the foot cradles, and flip over. All right, we're going to hit the plank. We've got an alternating single leg abduction. One foot goes out, bring it back to center. The other foot goes out, bring it back to center. Now, this is not a fast move. It's for control. We're trying to keep our hips in the same spot. We're trying to keep the one leg directly under the anchor point while the other one goes side to side. Now, same deal, you can do this on your forearms if that's more comfortable for your wrist. Okay? Either way, we're trying to keep a nice flat back. We're trying to pull the belly button up and away from the ground. The legs straight, and done. So, get the mat out of the way. On to our next round of high intensity. We're gonna add on, last time we did 8 jacks and 4 booty jacks. This time we're adding skaters side to side, 4 of them, all right? So let's start with those jacks. 8 here. 4 booty jacks. Down, I like 2 jumps because it kind of keeps me on a rhythm. Drop. 4 skaters, right and left. Over, 2, 3, 4, and then you start it back again. I needed some hip flips. Breathing. Halfway done. 4 booty jacks. Squat. Jump together. Flat back. Dropping those hips each time, but keeping your chest up a little bit. Skaters. Right. Left. Over. Over. Starting it over. 3 seconds left. Keep moving until the last beat. And chill. All right, everybody. Grab a quick sip. I'm going to pin this stray hair back so it's not on my face. Everybody, water. The good news is this quick 30-minute workout, we're halfway done. All right, round 3, we're gonna take that lunge and we're gonna cross it over to the other side of our body. So similar to a curtsy lunge, when you step back, the foot will be hovered. You're gonna drop the knee so it crosses over and behind your other leg. The hips will tilt a little bit to the side and you will pull them back up to level every time you stand, okay? So, round 3, alternating crossing balance lunges. I've got my straps tight with my elbows next to my sides. I'm standing facing the anchor with my feet together. Here we go. I'm gonna drop the knee across my opposite ankle and then stand fully up. Drop the knee across your opposite ankle, stand all the way up. Drop the knee, drive up through the front heel. Using my arms, and then I'm standing up to finish the rep. Every single time, I want to straighten my knees and straighten my hips. Right? I've got my feet together in line with the anchor point to help me with my balance. We've got 15 seconds left here. If you're feeling wobbly, put the foot down in the back. Almost there. Try to keep your eyes forward. I just caught myself looking down. And rest. TRX clock press. We're going to face away from the anchor point. We're going to combine the chest press and the chest fly. One arm is going to be doing something different than the other. So I'm going to put my palms down. I'm going to turn one palm in. This hand is going to be doing the chest press, while the other arm is doing the chest fly, and I switch my arms. One chest press, one chest fly. So I bend the elbow, drop the chest towards my hand. The fly arm turns in with the elbow bent, sweeps out to the side, and then comes together. If you feel like you got it, take a little deeper angle, straighten those hips out, go slowly to control this movement, and breathe. We got 13 seconds left here. I'm not letting my hands go past my torso. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down away from my ears. I'm really feeling my chest and my abs here. And rest. All right, get to the ground to get those feet in for your planks. We've got TRX mountain climbers. We're going to be going slow and controlled. Grab the foot cradles, toes up, go through the bottom, and flip around. Here we go. I'm going to press up into my plank. Heels go back towards the handles. One knee drives in toward my chest, while the other straightens back towards the anchor point. Reach and reach. One knee bends, one knee straightens. Back and forth. Now you can go fast with this, keep going, but what generally happens is people start to lose control and their straps start sawing right to left. So instead of trying to go really fast, try to control the plank. Deep breath in, exhale out. Deep breath in, exhale out. Drop down the forearms if you need to. Hold in a plank if you can't do any more. Hold in a modified plank on your knees if you need a rest. But now we're done. So we've got 8 jacks, 4 booty jacks, 4 skaters, and 1 burpee, okay? We're repeating that all the way through for 45 seconds. Let's get started. Get going with those jacks. Take that tap if you need a lighter option. 4 booty jacks. Step it if you need to. Jump it if you want to. We've got 4 skaters here. Side to side, reach. 1 burpee, squat, plank, squat, up when you start over. 15 seconds left. Booty jacks. 10 seconds. gonna get mine in. Hit that squat, down, and up. Whew. All right, guys, you got 1 minute to catch your breath. Grab a quick sip. But try not to breathe in your ear in this microphone. Short breath in, long breath out will help you catch your breath. We've got 1 round left, guys. Going in 30 seconds. Okay, this time for the lower body. We're gonna do 45 seconds on one leg only, and then we'll switch to the other side. We're gonna combine the 3 moves that we've done so far. So, you're gonna stand facing your anchor point. Let's center our left foot with the anchor, doesn't matter, pick a foot. Elbows at your sides. We're gonna start with a single leg squat. Leg in front of you, hinge the hips, lean forward, stand all the way up. Now go to the balance lunge, straight back. Drop the back knee, drive up to the front heel. Crossing balance lunge, cross the knee over, and then stand up, and then repeat all that again. Single leg squat to fully standing. Balance lunge, reach back, fully standing. Cross the knee over the ankle, fully standing, start it all over. How low can you get the hips? How tall can you be with the torso? You pull those abs in, straighten the knee and hip every time. Tailbone reaches back, straighten up. Back knee drops towards the floor, straighten up. Knee crosses over the ankle, and we're resting. Whew, shake that standing leg out. Hopefully you felt your booty on that guy, and we're gonna switch legs. So whatever leg you didn't just do, center it with the anchor point, elbows at your sides, foot out in front. Here we go. Drop the tailbone back for the squat, stand up. Reach back for that balance lunge, stand all the way straight. Cross the knee over the ankle, stand all the way up, and begin again. I'm trying my best to keep my back flat, my shoulders back, and my chest up. So nice proud chest. You get to hinge forward on the squat, but these guys are gonna try to stay upright with the torso. 1 squat, straighten the knee and hip. Drop the back knee, straighten the knee and hip. Cross the knee over the ankle, straighten the knee. 3 seconds left. Whew. Rest. Okay, we're going back to that clock press. I'm gonna lift one arm up and face the anchor point. If this one didn't feel good for you, feel free to go back to the regular chest press or the chest fly. What we're gonna do here on the clock press, you're up on your toes, palms down at chest level. I'm gonna turn one arm in for my fly. I've got the TRX clock press here. Then the other side. Now, if you want to, go slowly. You can change the angle of the flying arm. So you can kind of go up a little bit on the diagonal. I don't like that. My shoulders don't like that, I guess I should say. I've got mobility issues. So I'm gonna stay with the regular clock press. But if you want to play around with some of those angles, either a lower angle or a higher angle on that TRX fly arm, go for it. We're breathing. We've got 5 seconds left here. Hang in there and rest. All right, let's get those toes in for our last plank move. So I'm gonna lay back, get my toes up to the center, flip over and ground facing away from the anchor point. I've got mountain climbers and a single leg abduction. So I'm gonna come 4, 3, 2, 1, and then one leg out to the side, other leg out to the side, and repeat 4, 3, 2, 1, center, right leg out, center, left leg out. Notice how I'm finishing my plank every time, so that way I'm in control of the move, and I'm staying nice and safe for my spine. Out and in. We've got 12 seconds left. Hold that plank if you've got nothing else. Hold a modified plank if you feel like you're dying. Okay, let's finish this up. And rest. Okay, last set of cardio. 4 of everything. 4 jacks, 4 booty jacks, 4 skaters, 4 burpees. We're probably only gonna get through it twice. So let's give it all we got for these last 45 seconds. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 4 booty jacks. I'm just gonna tap once to make it go faster. 4 skaters, side to side. Reach, stick those hips out. And 4 burpees, squat, plank, squat up, pop up if you want. Do the chest drop if you want. We don't have a ton of time. We've got 18 seconds left. Whoop, doing too many. 4 booty jacks. 4 skaters, come on. Ah, I'm gonna do 1 burpee, that's all I have time for. Out, and up. Whew. Okay guys, grab a drink. Walk it out, catch your breath. I don't know about you, but I've certainly got sweat and also moisturizer in my eye right now. So I want you to keep your head above your heart. We're gonna go back to the straps in just a moment to start our stretch. Short breath in, long breath out to catch your breath. One more quick sip if you want it. All right, let's make our way over to our straps for our chest stretch. All right, so after doing all those presses and flies for our pecs, we gotta stretch it out. Face away from the anchor point, thumbs up at about chest height, and all you're gonna do is walk forward until you feel a nice stretch in your chest. I'm gonna back up a little bit, roll my shoulders back, and then come back out. We've got 8 seconds left here. We're not hanging on our joints. We're just trying to use the straps to pull us back. And standing figure 4. Reaching back. We work those hips a lot with the squats and lunges. I'm gonna center my left foot with the anchor point. I'm gonna have my elbows directly at my sides, crossing my right ankle over my left knee. I'm gonna sit back. Now you can do this a couple different ways. I like sitting like I'm sitting in a chair because I can straighten my arms and not have to keep any tension in my biceps. I'm trying to create a nice flat back, so tall spine from my hips to my head, and you should be feeling this in that right hip. Okay, it's a little piriformis stretch. We've got 5 seconds left here. Get a little deeper if you feel like you can, and pull yourself up to standing, and let's get ready to do the other leg. I'm gonna set my other foot up in line with the anchor point so I don't fall over. Elbows at my sides. I'm gonna cross my left ankle over my right knee this time. I'm gonna push this left knee back. And then keeping my back nice and tall and straight, I'm gonna drop my hips back and just kind of let my arms hang long. I'm looking forward, trying to keep a proud chest while I'm standing here so I give my heart and lungs and diaphragm some space to move. Whew. And do their thing. And then rest. We're gonna go to your half kneeling hip flexor stretch. We're gonna face away from the anchor point here. Now, I'm gonna have my arms forward just in front of my head. I'm gonna take my left leg forward and my right foot back. Drop down into a little bit of a lunge here, tucking my pelvis under, and then I'm gonna drop my left arm back. Okay, so if your left foot is forward, your left arm is back. And I'm gonna take my top arm here and reach it over to the side of the room so I get a really good stretch in my hip flexor on my back leg. I'm breathing, I'm looking back at this hand here and switching sides. So step together. I've got my hands a little bit in front of my face, but if you've got more overhead mobility, feel free to scoot forward. I'm gonna take my right leg forward and my left toe back this time. I'm gonna drop my back knee, tuck my pelvis under, and then reach my right hand back. Okay, I'm looking at my right hand. Now I'm taking my top hand and reaching it over to the side of the room, and I feel that all the way down my side, into my hip flexor, a little bit into my quads, where this back knee is bent. Focusing on my breathing. And relax, guys. Okay, so hopefully, you got a little sweat rocking. You got your heart rate up a little bit. We worked our lower body, our upper body, our core, got some cardio for the day in. Nice, quick 30-minute workout from start to finish. If you guys have any questions, let us know, and hope you enjoyed your workout.